Cliff and I met 36 years ago now. We had been married 33 years when he passed away suddenly. One of our pacts, if you will, when we first got married is that we would always be in church, that we would have a relationship with each other, and Jesus would be a very big part of that. So that was our goal, and we always were. We were in church on Sundays. We did Bible studies. We did volunteer work. He had a heart for people. He loved to learn. He never met a stranger. He grew up as a military brat, born in Germany. So that's a God thing. Some girl from small town Alabama meets a guy born in Germany. We had a great life, great relationship, and he knew Jesus. I think Tillman was so important to Cliff, to both of us, because it was access to the community. It gave a very easy way, first of all, to be involved and to meet people, and it gave us the chance to serve, to introduce people to Jesus, hopefully, by seeing him as opposed to standing on the street corner with a bullhorn. Before we started the center, as soon as God put it on the hearts of several of us to do this, we did a needs analysis to find out what people wanted or needed in the community. We did a survey of people who came in here at Tillman, and what we learned was that, as was so important to Cliff, it was important for people to learn and to be able to have the foundation that they needed to go on and do more for themselves, for their family, and ultimately for the community. So we offer gardening classes, teaching people how to grow their own food. Beverly Marshall Goodell leads that effort, and last year we raised 200 pounds of food in a very small garden back at the back of Tillman in raised beds. Our biggest classes right now are English as a second language. We offer various levels of those. Right now we're at about 80 students across those classes. We're partnering with Belmont Hills. They'll be doing English classes for their parents here starting next week. We've offered Bible studies. We offer financial basics for people just getting started, learning how to budget, learning how to save money, learning how to plan for the future. We have a lady who came here from Brazil. She and I got to be friends along the way, speaking to each other just from my having been a greeter here each time, and watching her English get better, encouraging her as she interviewed for new jobs, helping her find a place to live because her roommate was leaving and she needed a new place to live. So it was reaching out to people to try to help her manage her rent and find a new place to live, and hopefully encourage her further in the future, because she and I are talking about how to get her into Chattahoochee Tech to get a certificate in teaching English, with the hopes that she'll come back and teach here for us once she's able to learn that and get that certificate. We said from the beginning that we believe if we change the life of an individual, we'll by extension change the life of a family. We change the family, we'll change the community. It's a big goal, but God has done some of the most amazing things since we started. We need greeters at this point. It was our goal from the beginning that we would have somebody here a half hour or so before the class, set up the water, the snacks, which are all here, those are donated too, and just help people find where the classroom is, where the restrooms are, but also be there 2 hours later, hour and a half later, when the people are leaving the building. It makes a huge difference for them to know that you're there. So we need your presence. That's what we need the most. We have people who started out as greeters and now they're teaching English classes this time, who have no teaching background. I promise that once you step out here for the first time, these people will be in your heart, and what we're doing is in your heart, and then you can't help but be here. It's not work. It's not hard. Just have to be present.